Hey, good morning, everybody. Good day, Vanessa. Thank you. Hey, I started giggling when I saw you, Wayne. Hey, cowboy. Hey, cowboy. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much, Vanessa, for your love offering yesterday. I so appreciate the love and the support. Thank you all for joining in for today's morning sip, Tim. Morning sip, and sip is spirit and practice, spirit and practice. And what do we say? The perfection is in the practice. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So we are in a new series. We started yesterday with vibrations, And I gave you some homework. Did y'all do your homework or did y'all forget as soon as y'all got off sip? Huh? Y'all can be honest, to pay attention to your vibration, right? And to have your vibration, the feeling tone of your vibration match that which you wanted to experience yesterday, to match your quality. If you needed to figure out what that might be, you could always start with your quality, right? So, Tim, were you vibrating inspiration? Vanessa, were you vibrating love and abundance? I think you were, because you was demonstrating abundance yesterday with your love offering to me. Wayne, what were you vibrating yesterday? Good day, mommy. What were you vibrating yesterday? What energy, what frequency were you putting out? Were you emitting yesterday? Yes? So we're going to continue. Yes, I knew the answer was yes, Vanessa. I knew the answer was yes. We're going to continue with that vibration. And just to remind everyone, the metaphysical meaning of vibration is the rate of which all forces move. Oh, yes, Tim. Oh, yes, Wayne. All with one. Ah, I love all of that. My congregation of joy, we don't play. We don't play. Or should I say, we do play, because that's a good thing to do. We are about that life, about that love life. Yes, mommy, about all of that. So the force. So there's a love force, there's an inspiration force, there's an abundance force, there's a oneness force, right? There's a joy force. Yes, yes, yes. And so that's what we were emitting yesterday, what we were vibrating yesterday. And we can continue that today. Yes, we're going to carry it over into today, because if that is our center, if that which we are vibrating starts at the center of us and it radiates out, and then it goes all around us, right? It becomes the circumference of us, and then that circle, that circumference radiates out, and it just keeps expanding and expanding. And as it is expanding, what is it that is attracting? That which we are vibrating. It's as simple as that. That which we are vibrating returns back to us. So I shared yesterday that the most powerful vibration, the most powerful signal we have is our thinking. Our thinking is a powerful antenna, if you will, right? It's a powerful antenna of what we are putting out and what it is that we're attracting back. Yes? So, one of the books that I love that talks about the law of vibration, the law of attraction, is The Law of Attraction by Esther and Jerry Hicks. So, I want to share something with you from this book. And if this is a really good beginner's book, if you are just new to metaphysics and you're curious about the law of attraction specifically, this is a really good beginner's book. So I just recommend that. All right. So this is what they say. The law of attraction and its magnetic power reaches out into the universe and attracts other thoughts that are vibrationally like it and brings that to you. Your attention to subjects, your activation of thoughts, and the law of attractions responds to those thoughts. It's just that simple, right? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Right? Your pattern of thinking. And then we add to that our feeling tone. It's a powerful force. Powerful force. Ernest Holmes oftentimes refers to it as a thought force. A thought force, right? So what is it that you're putting out into the force that will be returned to you? Guaranteed. Guaranteed. All of these things are brought into your existence and your experience through a sort of powerful magnetic funnel, as they are the vibrational matches to your own thoughts. So understanding the law of attraction recognizes the absolute correlation between what you have been thinking and feeling and what is manifesting in your life experience will cause you to be more aware of the stimulation of your own thoughts. When you have this awareness that what I am thinking about all day long is going to be returned to me, it might cause you to pay attention to what it is that you are thinking. If you are spending all day long thinking about what you don't want and knowing, now you know, when you know something, you cannot not know it. You can't even act like you can't make believe you don't know it because now the seed has been planted, right? So you got to act like you know because you know, right? So if you're spending all day thinking about what you don't want, thinking about something that happened in the past that you can't change, thinking about the future, about something that has not happened yet, right? And I'm not talking about our imagination, right? Because a lot of our future thinking is negative, right? We engage in negative future fantasies. It's rare that we engage in positive future fantasies, right? Consciously, right? Unconsciously, we're all over the place, right? So we are training our thinking, right? To consciously think, to have a pattern of consciously thinking about that which we want to receive. How about that? If you're not clear about what it is that you want, how about we just change the question to, what is it that I want to receive? What is it that I want to receive? We could work backwards, right? Doesn't matter. And so I'm thinking about what it is that I want to receive. I have the feeling tone of that which I want to receive. And then I could start to vibrate, to emit, to attract, to start to activate that energy field, right? That frequency. And it will come back, right? It will come back. Yes, Jay Annie, I like that question too. that was a complete download question right there. Yes, it was. Thank you, girl. So the last piece of this that I want to read. Whether you are remembering the past, observing the present, or imagining the future, you are doing it right now. And whatever you are focusing upon is causing an activation of a vibration that the law of attraction is responding to. You are causing an activation of a vibration that the law of attraction will respond to. The law of attraction cannot help itself. It will respond because the law, all laws, say yes. The law of mental equivalence, the law of I can't think of the word. The law of circulation, the law of all the laws, all of them say yes. Say yes. So what is it that you are activating your yes to? right? What is it that you want returned to you? What is it, right? Okay. So remember this: your thinking and your feeling are correlating that which you are emitting, that vibration. And whatever it is that you are vibrating, it is returning. It is returning. Yes? So just look at what's returning to you in your life. And that's just some information that you can use if you need to start making some moves, right? You need to start shifting your energy, looking at what you're doing, who you're doing it with, how you're spending your time. What is it that you're thinking about? What is the last thing you do before you go to bed? What is the last thing you do when you first get up? All of those things, right? Are they all in alignment with the vibration that you are seeking to experience in your life? And if it's not, that's good information to know, because then you can start to make some changes, right? You can start to make some changes. So vibration is given vitality by what? By our emotions, by our feeling tone. That's why our quality that we are embodying for this year is so powerful for each one of us, right? It's so powerful. So we're going to give feeling to our thoughts. Give feeling to our thoughts. So if you are thinking about abundance, right, you're going to give feeling to the thinking of abundance, feeling to the thinking of oneness, feeling to the thinking of bliss, feeling of the thinking of love. Whatever it is, you're going to give feeling to that, right? And that is going to inform that vibration. Yes? Okay. Because you want everything to match. It will match. What you receive will match without exception. Without exception. So you must feel it, become it to attract it to you. And we've heard that saying, you have to become it in order to receive it. You have to become it in order to have it, right? If you want to have it, you have to become it, right? So we know this. It's kind of just out there as something that is said, right? But it's true. It's true. And you get to play with it. We get to play with it. Ernest Holmes says, as we attract to us what we first become, we attract to us what we first become. It's not the other way around. Some of us want to get it first and then become it. It don't work like that. It doesn't work like that. You will be exerting unnecessary energy, because that is not how the law works. You must become it, believe it, know it, think it, feel it, and then you can attract it to you. Yes? That's the law of mental equivalence. Emmett Fox talks about the law of mental equivalency. He has a whole book called The Law of Mental Equivalency. It's about this big, you can read it in a day. And he talks about the need to expand your mental equivalence. So if you want to expand, if you want more abundance, then you would need to expand what your thinking is about abundance. Some of our thinking just is not expansive enough, right? Think bigger. Think bigger. The universe can give it all, right? It's unlimited. There's infinite possibilities, infinite potential, right? There's no need to limit ourselves. We were in the green room and Sekou shared with me that he ran a 4 minute and change mile. What? That still just blows my mind. It does, right? But it's infinite. The infinite possibilities, right? The infinite possibilities. Well, I don't know what Sekou was thinking, but I believe what he was thinking was, I'm going to do this. Not that he's gonna run a 4-minute mile, but that he's out there running, right? As fast as he can, right? Not knowing how fast he's running, but his vibration is to run faster, to keep improving upon what he is doing, right? So there's some expansion. There's the mental equivalent that's happening as he goes out every single day and practice, right? Practice expanding his mental equivalence of running, So if Sekou can apply that to running, and we see the results of it returning back to him, then it applies to everything. Relationships. What are you vibrating in your relationships? What he ain't? What she not? If only he or she would? Is that what you're vibrating? That's what you're thinking? Your feeling tone of judgment? Then guess what? It's going to be returned to you in those relationships. That. It couldn't be any other way. So we have the power to use in what we are vibrating. What we are vibrating, we have the power to use it. And so the opportunity is to use it wisely, intelligently, consistently. Yes? All right. So we're practicing thinking. Yes? What am I vibrating? Let me think about that. Let me be conscious about that. Oh, nope, that's not what I want to vibrate. Nope, that's not. Let me shift that. I had a run-in with somebody in the store, right? And now I'm in a funk. Am I going to be funky all day? No, let me shift that, because I don't want more funk returning to me. Every time I go out the door, there's funk waiting, saying, where we going today? Right? No, we don't want that. Practice feeling love, practice feeling allowance, practice feeling abundance, practice feeling bliss, practice feeling oneness every day. And so we're putting those two things together because they equate to what we are vibrating. And what we are vibrating equates to what we will receive. The cause, you are at cause. Our vibration is at cause. The effect is what we get back, is the form. The power is at cause, not at the effect. All right, y'all. So homework is a continuation. Practice your vibration. Practice your vibration. Make sure your thinking and your feeling is in alignment with that which you want to receive. If you don't know what you want, what is it that I want to receive? All right, y'all. All right. So we're going to continue with the vibration series tomorrow. And we'll see what comes tomorrow. Yes? All right, y'all. So I hope that this is resonating, that this is vibrating. I hope this is vibrating for you. Okay. Thank you, Jay Annie. Yes. It is good stuff, right? It's stuff we can use. That's my intention. Spirit and practice is about using substance that we can use to have our heart's desire, to connect to our yes. All right, so let's get into some joy news. All right, so Living Life in Joy is this Sunday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And I think I shared yesterday, the person that was supposed to come on had to cancel. So I said, what should we do? What should we do? I said, you know what? we needed to have a part 2 with Laura Topper because she didn't have her full time because we had a time zone issue because she's in the UK. So Laura is going to come back on Sunday to share more about her work, to share more about how she is connected to her yes. And I really want her to share more about her story because she kind of went through her story quickly. She has an amazing, transformative story. Talk about vibration. So we're going to talk about more of that on Sunday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. And then at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time, please join me for service. As you know, I am the new spiritual director, senior minister, aka pastor at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living. And so if you are looking for a spiritual home, please consider Rockland CSL. That's where I am. And this Sunday, the topic is sparking imagination. Sparking imagination. It's going to be a good one because we're going to be talking about vibration too in our imagination. So join me on Zoom. You go to our website on Sunday, just click on the Sunday service link and you'll be in the Zoom room, or you can check me out and the service out on Facebook at our Facebook page. All right. Please save the date, August 23rd, 4 a.m. Eastern time is our next meditation with the moon, which is the full moon. And that happens right here on New Thought Media Network or wherever you're watching me right now. You might be watching me on YouTube, New Thought Media Network, on my I Am Rev Melissa pages. Wherever you're watching now is where you can find the meditation with the moon. And then after, we have an after Zen party on Zoom. Okay? So we just share and fellowship and we have a good time. So meditation with the moon, August 23rd, 4 a.m. Eastern time, right here on New Thought Media Network, after party on Zoom. I want to remind everyone that I have Joy merchandise. So if you want to have a reminder about living life in joy and being connected to your yes, I have long sleeve and short sleeve t-shirts. There's some of my Congregation of Joy rocking the joy message and the yes message. It's on Etsy at I Am Rev Melissa. And Nan right there in the middle has on the Joy, Joy, Joy socks. So the Joy socks are my charity merchandise for the unhoused. So 100% of the proceeds from the Joy, Joy, Joy socks goes to the Hero Ministry, and that is donated to the unhoused, to organizations who provide services and support the unhoused. So we did a wonderful event. Well, I'm including myself, right? Project Love Strong did a wonderful event that we, the Congregation of Joy, contributed to and supported, and Sekou supported and contributed to through his Hero Ministry. So we're continuing. Just because the event is over, as long as there's unhoused, we're going to continue. We're going to continue, okay? So please go to the Etsy store, I Am Rev Melissa, and make your purchases there. All right. Let me check in with Sekou. I don't know if you saw his Be Your Own Hero show, but there it was on and popping.
Yeah. So many things to say. Yes, this morning I ran a 4-minute, 45-second mile without even knowing it because I was chasing Pink Shorts. If you don't know who Pink Shorts is, you gotta go watch my show. It was real. It was real this morning. She can drive me crazy all week. And I was like, not today, Pink Shorts. Not today. She pulled me to my fastest mile ever. I didn't even know until I got home and I was checking social media. Blew me away. So yeah, the question of the day for my show was, do you know what you're capable of? The answer is no. No, you do not. You do not know what you're capable of. So you have to stretch and try and do new things and stretch your boundaries. So all that said, I wanted to circle back to the Joy socks. So a lot of you gave me socks, Hero socks and Joy socks to give to the unhoused at this event, at the Project Love Strong event. And there was a great reaction. And there's a great story about the police officers who volunteered that day and how they interacted with the socks. So if you haven't heard that story yet, check out the podcast. It's so good that it took up 2 episodes of the Sacred Rights podcast, us talking about the socks, the sock debacle at the Project Love Strong Teas and Tea event. It was their 3rd annual Teas and Tea event where they give tea, homemade tea, and T-shirts to the unhoused in Nashville, Tennessee. So please check that out. Podcast is the Sacred Rights Podcast. It's available everywhere. So get involved in those stories. You want to hear that story about how your socks were made use of. So I appreciate the support as always. Thanks so much.
All right, y'all. There you heard it. I have to listen to those. I don't think I heard those stories yet, so I got to listen to the podcast myself. All right, everybody. Oh, thank you, Diane. Thank you. I'm glad the message resonated with you today. And if if it resonates with you all and you would like to make a contribution, a love offering to my ministry of joy, you can do so at Cash App or Venmo at iamrevmelissa. I so appreciate the love and the support. And I just want to put a plug in for New Thought Media Network. They are doing amazing work, providing uplifting, positive messaging, shows, entertainment. You don't have to turn on the box, to get good stuff. It's right here. Most of the stuff on the box ain't good stuff. So please donate to New Thought Media Network. You can go to their website, ntmedia.org, and make a donation there. All right, y'all. I will see you tomorrow, morning sip, 10:30 a.m., right here on New Thought Media Network. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Pay attention to that vibration. What are you thinking? What are you feeling? What is it that you want to receive? What is it that you want to receive? All right. Peace and blessings. Peace and justice. We're living life in joy, connected to our yes.